back to Bible Buddy Forever. My name is Vina and I'm looking to be your Bible Buddy forever. Thank you so much for joining and praying with me today, and I appreciate all old and new viewers. I am so grateful that you're joining me and our community that I'm trying to create with this channel. I appreciate the time that you're spending with me here, and I hope that this is helping everybody that is watching. And I hope that you will join and continue to pray with me and continue to get closer to God by this means. So we started a new series called as the Psalm series, where we're reading one chapter from the book of Psalms every day. We are on day 11 today. So yes, let's get started. Chapter 11. Confidence in the Lord. I trust in the Lord for safety. How foolish of you to say to me, "Fly away like a bird to the mountains," because the wicked have drawn their bows and aimed their arrows to shoot from the shadows at good men. There is nothing a good man can do when everything falls apart. The Lord is in his holy temple. He has his throne in heaven. He watches people everywhere and knows what they are doing. He examines the good and the wicked alike. The lawless he hates with all his heart. He sends down flaming coals and burning sulfur on the wicked. He punishes them with scorching winds. The Lord is righteous and loves good deeds. Those who do them will live in his presence. Let's take a moment to think about the chapter that we just read. Is there any particular verse that is standing out for you? Think about it. Maybe pause the video and meditate about it. Ask God, what are you trying to tell me in that verse, with that sentence? Is there something that I can relate to with that sentence? You can pause the video if you need to. So for me, in today's chapter, the one sentence that really is sticking out to me is the first one. It says, I trust in the Lord for safety. Sometimes in our life, especially as a woman or sometimes as a man too, you don't feel safe around the people that you are with. Whether it be your family, it be your friends, you don't feel like you can trust them. You don't feel like they have the best intentions for you. This might be the case for some of you, and you still might have to live with these people. You still might have to, create a friendship, be around these people, and just they might be your circle, basically. Despite the fact that you don't feel safe around them, you might be in that position. When you are in that place, the only thing that I can say and I can think of as a relief and as a refuge is your relationship with God. How is it that you are going back to him and telling him, hey, these are the things that's happening to me in my life, that's kind of taking me away from my own life, my femininity, my masculinity, my soul purpose, or my true being, my true self. I'm not able to be freely that person. I am not able to be free. I'm confused. I'm also like feeling trapped that I have to live with this person, or I have to be surrounded by these friendships. I'm in a position where I'm not able to escape. or run away or just create a new chapter for me. You might be in that position, and the only person that you can turn to in those times is God. You might find it difficult to even contemplate that, the other person can even understand what you're going through, that you can talk to them about your feelings and why it is that you feel unsafe, why it is that they make you feel unsafe. They might not even understand it, or they might not even be in the emotional state, or they don't have that intelligence to understand that side of you, where you're coming from. It is a very hard place to be in. And personally, I know a few people that are in that place in their life. I'm telling you, just go and talk to God, because God can make good even out of evil, even out of your difficulties, even out of your sadness. There might be a reason why you're going through that. And you just have to put that trust in God. And throughout those periods of hardship, keep up with that relationship with God, as hard as it might be. Christian life is not easy. It is absolutely not easy. You're striving to be like Jesus. You're striving to become closer to God by sacrificing your life. I'm not saying that you can't be free. You can be free, but there will be times where things are difficult, where you have to think about what it is that I need to do to cultivate that peace or bring that peace into my life. It is not going to be easy in those periods of tough, heavy weight, sadness, abuse, whatever it might be. The only person you can talk to and just ask and pray that you pull yourself out of that place of out of terror of sadness is by going back to God. You might be wondering, okay, maybe you're a husband, you're a wife, and you might be surrounded by these people that are really toxic for you, and you need to give yourself that peace. But you cannot give yourself that peace because there are other people involved in this. There's a marriage involved in this. There is a child involved in this. You can't just pick up yourself and run away, can you? No, you can't. So this is the time where you need to speak to God and ask God to work miracles. It is not a joke when I say miracles really will change a person's life. And the only way for a miracle to work is for you to have that relationship with God and to pray to Him about your particular situation. Go talk to God, and He will guide you. He will guide you, and He will also make that situation a beautiful situation, where He might change the heart of the other person. He might change the heart of you, if it is you that needs that change. And God will show the way to make that bad situation into good, because my God is a God, and your God too is a God that can change any bad situation into good. So yes, trust in God, and He will again have your back no matter what. Thank you again for joining in praying the Psalms 11 with me. I hope that you will join again tomorrow, and let's keep this going. Thank you. Bye.